Here at Cracker Barrel, we value diversity, equity, and inclusion. That's why we are going one step further to ruin our brand. We are investing millions of dollars into replacing all of brown pegs in the peg game to bright, colorful pegs. Also, we're changing the rules. The white pegs are not allowed to move or jump anymore, leaving the colored pegs to do whatever they want. We call it Down with the Cracker. It's about being fair in an unfair world. Are you down with the cracker?
What's up, guys? Benny. I got a genius marketing idea. You're gonna love it in the year 2025. You see, what we're gonna do is, since Donald Trump's president and since America First is culturally ascendant, we're going to take our America First brand, which is our Southern down-home comfort food cooking brand with a cracker and a barrel on our Cracker Barrel, and we're gonna get rid of the cracker and the barrel, and then we're going to turn it into a vegan Starbucks. And all the things that people love about our brand, we're just going to throw in the garbage. And that's like a great plan, because clearly the cultural winds are at our back, and it's just going to be great for us, right? We're just going to kill the thing that was working just fine. And we're going to replace it with the worst thing ever. Pay me money. Pay me $7 million, which is what she makes, by the way. Which is what the damn CEO makes. The CEO, who has now been caught on camera, who doesn't have a word to say, she was yapping to the press so very much when she was trying to desecrate the Cracker Barrel brand. And now that all of her work has been undone and she's been proven to be a $700 million fraud, she has this to say.
Why is Cracker Barrel changing its logo back?
Not so yappy.
What's Cracker Barrel's plans?
Not so yippy or yappy getting your $100,000 Mercedes, are you? Yeah. Got it. Okay. That's Julie Fles Messina, who is probably facing the reality that the damage that she's done to Cracker Barrel, well, may never be undone. We've seen these kind of things with Bud Light, where people just won't come back. Brands are fragile things. A good name is like fine perfume, it says in Ecclesiastes. And if you have something that people like, it's best not to change it. Lucky you like won the jackpot. You don't screw that up. Cracker Barrel screwed it up. And even though Cracker Barrel, after 2 weeks of raging from the internet, decided to change back, raging and then blaming their customers, which is the mistake they probably was the worst. They decided to change everything back. There's still photos like this of just completely empty Cracker Barrels all over the country, where the Cracker Barrel used to be packed here in rural Tennessee. Now it's totally empty. Sent by a follower. They say this was 6 p.m. in Arizona. Should have been packed, and said the Cracker Barrel was empty. Cracker Barrel waited about a week to finally listen to me, and this was the result. Here's the photo. Just a completely empty Cracker Barrel. And you hate to see it, but it is true. They did this to themselves. Every executive needs to memorize this photo. This could be your company next if you get caught engaging in woke DEI, leftism, or trans politics. And this could be you if you don't listen to the consumer movement. Be smart. Fix it. Actually fix it. We have thousands of tips with evidence on our tip line. Don't wait for us to make you the story. Be proactive, be neutral, and sane. No trans flags, no far left groups that you work with, no weird trainings or sponsorships, no partisan activism. You executives may hate me, but I'm trying to help you. Drop the egos. There you go. Cracker Barrels all over the country. Totally empty.
Okay, we came to Cracker Barrel tonight for dinner. Our rolls are tiny and hard.
Biscuits are hard.
Oh, this
Very
one
hard.
biscuits. And it is so good. Hold on, we'll just send this over. Hold on. There's nobody here. However, my husband's food looks really good.
It was staying condos. Sell the campus.
That boy listens to everything. Like, he don't miss it.
Not even a little bit.
Kind of sad.
Okay, we just got done I will say the hash brown casserole tasted like literal cardboard. It was awful. They changed that, and even the waitress said they had completely changed the recipe on that. My dumplings are not the same dumplings that they used to be. The mac and cheese was actually still good. That wasn't bad.
Coleslaw sucked.
Yeah, the coleslaw was awful. Overall, I probably would not be back. Unfortunately.
Done.
Yeah, I was really sad because I usually love Cracker Barrel, and
I'll come for breakfast and try it. See
Yeah.
if it's changed.
I'll
And
say
then
I'll do breakfast. Try breakfast. Overall, I'm not impressed, and I'm not okay with it. But anyways, you guys have a great night.
The only reason that stuff like this goes viral is because Cracker Barrel did it themselves. They put a target on their own back. They painted it there themselves through corporate wokeness. Things do not seem to be going well for Cracker Barrel. I tried to warn them, woke pride stuff and the DEI. They didn't listen. I'm afraid the length of time that they let lapse will haunt them forever. A very, very costly week. Cracker Barrel stock now down again. All right. It had a little bit of a boost when President Trump said, change your logo, and Cracker Barrel did change the logo. Now it's slumped once more as people realize that their leadership are just completely and totally delinquent. They refuse to answer questions. That CEO is out yapping constantly on TV about what a great job she's done and how much people love the rebrand of the Cracker Barrel. They just love it. But there they are. And you know, the people who get hurt the worst, the people who always get hurt the worst are the employees. Here she is. She's at a Cracker Barrel and she says, we are struggling. I've made $13 today. As you can see, we're struggling. Everybody has 2 or 3 tables max, at least 9 tables, their whole shift. Cracker Barrel, what are we doing? It is so sad because it's people like that who end up getting hurt the very most. And people are going through and talking about how the biscuits are hard, now criticizing the food. You put the target on your own back. Empty Cracker Barrel in prime time. Well, I mean, we didn't do this. You did this. You did this to yourself. We took a screenshot of a Cracker Barrel near us. And sometimes there's hours of wait time to get into a table at Cracker Barrel. Now was like half as full as it normally is. You see here? It's very sad. We asked John Rich if he would become the new CEO of Cracker Barrel and change everything. I think he actually could. And his answer was great. Here you go. Remarkably hypocritical and really painful to look at a brand that's so mismanaged. Do you think they'll ever come back? I mean, they're from Tennessee. You're from Tennessee. They live, you know, I mean, we're seeing a lot of this, John. Like your photo that you took, we're seeing a lot of this across the country of empty Cracker Barrels. You think they can come back? Are they going to make you CEO, John? Can you break that news right now? Is that how they're going to fix it?
If they made me CEO of Cracker Barrel, I could probably get them back in the doors. Yes.
How'd you do it? How would you do it?
Fire everybody that bastardized that brand, number one. And then number two, we would start doing the Pledge of Allegiance every morning when we opened at breakfast, and we do the national anthem at lunch. I mean, all kinds of things that we would be doing. And it would turn it around rapidly and people would come back in droves. But my analogy of the Dixie Chicks, that's correct. Listen, it's more rural style people that eat at Cracker Barrel. Those are the same people that smoked the Dixie Chicks that said, we're not ever listening to them again. We're not listening to your radio station if you play them again. We're definitely not going to buy concert tickets. They never recovered. I mean, that was 25 years ago. They never recovered from that. Bud Light still hasn't recovered. So, as you know, I own a honky tonk downtown in Nashville, Redneck Riviera. We still don't have people asking for Bud Light. We don't even stock it. Nobody asks for it. They all just move on to something else. And again, that's not cancellation. That's capitalism. You made a call. You made a marketing call, and now you're going to reap the destruction of that call. It's as simple as that.
I have a feeling that in a John Rich run Cracker Barrel, they would make so much money. They'd make so much money. I have a feeling the menu changes would be Very exciting for the American people. And the biscuits would be fresh, and the music selection.
They used to be fresh. They used to be fresh. Fresh biscuits. We would have to have Benny and the eggs. Benny and the eggs. That would be one of our plates.
I'll absolutely take it. And as you eat those eggs, over the soft sound of John Rich's brand new banger, it's called Devil in the TVA. Devil in the TVA would be playing. It'd be John Rich bangers day and night.
All you can eat chicken fried steak, eggs, and mashed potatoes for $17.76. Boom.
Boom!
I mean, load us up, baby. 1776. That's it.
Why are you not letting John Rich run your brand, Cracker Barrel? Why? Bring him in right now, whatever the fee is. You paid $700 million to a bunch of lib eunuchs to go run to this, to Dishwater Rachel Maddow, Temu Rachel Maddow. You paid Wish.com Rachel Maddow, Keith Olbermann Rachel Maddow to go run your Cracker Barrel? John Rich is living in your backyard? $700 million? And you didn't call John Rich to go save Cracker Barrel? You're dumb, man. You're just dumb.